In the heart of wild Africa, where dry winds blow through every blade of grass, where the sun burns both sky and earth, stretches an endless world. The Serengeti, the Masai Mara, and the savannas of East Africa. This is not only a vast land, but also a battlefield for millions of creatures. Subscribe to the channel to join us in exploring the fascinating wild world, where life, instinct, and nature intersect in the most realistic footage. There, the zebra, with its graceful figure and charming black and white striped coat, is a soft note in nature's fierce symphony. They appear in flocks, wandering endlessly between sun, wind, and dust, between hunger and hunting. But what leaves us stunned is not just their beauty, but the burning question: how can such a fragile creature survive in the cruel clutches of this wild nature? But to understand how zebras survive in such harsh environments, we need to look deeply into their biological structure and herd life, because behind their fragile appearance is a body designed for relentless survival. Zebras are mammals of the horse family, with an average weight of 200 to 400 kilograms and a height of about 1.3 to 1.5 meters. The first impression is the black and white striped coat, not only an identification mark, but also a unique camouflage mechanism that helps distract predators when the whole herd moves at the same time. Comment number Yidden if you like zebras. Each individual is a unique painting created by nature. Large eyes located on either side of the head allow zebras to scan a wide area. Detecting danger from multiple directions at once. They live in well-ordered herds, led by experienced herd leaders. In addition, zebras often move with other herbivores such as antelopes and buffaloes, a multi-species survival alliance, to increase the chance of survival. Their main food is grass, and thanks to their flexible digestive systems, they can adapt to poor food sources during the harsh, dry season. Zebras survive thanks to their sophisticated body structure and tight-knit community lifestyle, but survival does not mean safety. For their lives are always shadowed by brutal conflicts where life and death are only a breath away. In the arid fields of Africa's dry season, the ground cracks, lakes disappear, and grass turns yellow and falls under the scorching sun. Lacking water and food, the herd was forced to begin a harsh migration journey, traveling hundreds of kilometers just to survive. But nature is not only harsh in the weather, but also in the eyes lurking in the dark. Lions, leopards, hyenas, crocodiles. Every step is a step away from death. Breathtaking chase scenes, sudden ambushes in the dark of night, all can end in blood. With zebras, one moment of carelessness can mean the loss of a member of the herd. Their lives are so fragile that sometimes just the rustling of dry leaves can awaken a nightmare. Amidst these ever-present dangers, zebras do not always have the chance to escape. There are times when conflicts are forced to become direct confrontations, and that is when the survival instinct is pushed to the limit. Although they do not possess sharp fangs or huge claws, zebras are no slouches. In a life-or-death situation, they launch powerful kicks at predators, enough to cause serious injury. They dash in sudden zigzag patterns, making it difficult for lions or hyenas to determine the exact direction of movement. The fiercest battles are often when the mother horse must protect her calf, crossing shallow streams, dodging wild animals, covering every step. Tensions reach a boiling point when a young calf is lost from the herd. The sound echoes, panicked. Though small, their resilience and tenacity are something that even their enemies must be wary of. Sometimes, on the brink of despair, a small miracle is enough to keep them alive. Life and death confrontations with predators and even herdmates are just part of the harsh challenges that zebras must overcome. Because when the dry season hits, there is no other choice. the herd is forced to begin one of the most arduous journeys in the animal world, the Great Transcontinental Migration. Hundreds of thousands of zebras leave their depleted old lands and flock north, heading for greener grasslands in the Serengeti or Masai Mara. But between them and life are ferocious rivers like the Mara or Grumeti, where giant crocodiles are waiting. They lie in ambush silently in the murky water. Just a second of hesitation or wrong step, and the zebra will become a feast. The scenes of crossing rivers become a chaotic symphony of instinct. White water splashing, loud neighing, the effort to overcome the current. But there is no turning back, because on the other side is life, a promised land with green grass and clean water. Even though it cost them blood, the horses still moved forward because their survival instinct did not allow them to stop. After each loss-filled river crossing, only the strong and lucky individuals continue their journey. But it was these near-death experiences that helped zebras hone an incredible arsenal of adaptive instincts, a survival strategy shaped by millions of years of evolution. In the wild, solitude is death, and unity is a weapon. Zebras live in herds not only for connection, but also for self-defense. Not only that, they also actively choose to live near other species, such as elephants and antelopes, taking advantage of their companions' keen eyesight and keen hearing to enhance their ability to detect danger. It's these quiet adaptive strategies, from sentinel circles to migratory memory and clever symbiosis, that help zebras survive in an unforgiving world. But more than survival instincts and reflexes, what makes this animal admirable is the resilient spirit hidden behind its graceful appearance. Zebras do not possess sharp fangs or claws, nor do they have the overwhelming power of predators. They are born weak, but they never surrender. With speed, with the order and discipline of the herd, with the ability to constantly learn from danger, they write a convincing story of nature's survival. And in the end, we still cannot help but wonder, in the midst of the fierce whirlpool of nature, is there room for a fragile yet unyielding creature like the zebra, a beautiful symbol of unyielding willpower?